Hey everybody, welcome to the Lesser Saints of Discord.
Where
It's
nothing
a show
controversial gets discussed whatsoever.
live on
Yeah.
Twitch.
That was a
There is
dead
no
drop
war
to
in
that.
Bossing Say.
That was such a full stop to that conversation we were having.
Yeah, I like it though.
It
Good
makes
energy.
it entertaining, at least for
Yeah.
us.
Well, now we just use that energy for other shit.
Yeah.
It's like emergency brake via concrete barrier.
Yeah. It's like when you see a smart car smash into a concrete wall. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. I think smart cars usually don't get up to high enough speeds to really be all that catastrophic.
No, the thing is that they're so small that their frame is extremely strong, so there's no crush points, and you just smash your face against the dashboard real hard.
Oh, so it's like how they built.
So it becomes a ping pong simulator.
It's like how they built vehicles back in the day
pinball,
when it was
that's what I meant.
just out of actual steel and you could impact and it would just go, okay,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there ends up not being a lot of damage to the car, but since it's so small, it doesn't have any crush points to sort of cushion shit.
My mom owned multiple Oldsmobile Cutlasses.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
fucking tired today.
It's like, those are the types of cars. It's like, yeah, you get into an accident, you're probably going to end up more hurt than the car.
Yeah, old cars.
It's just a big steel box.
That's old cars in a nutshell. Your car will be fine. You can pass it down to your kid. Might want to check on that TBI though.
It's like, I don't know, man. I just started experiencing partial paralysis at some point. That's not normal, right?
Maybe.
And there's
Sorry, I
nobody
didn't
here.
Discord keeps like changing my input settings, so I just had to make sure I'm using the right mic. Okay.
Well, apparently there's one person watching. Kata! Oh, sounds like
Well, I hope you appreciated my Avatar: The Last Airbender joke earlier. Yeah. I also
So how
sent
was
out
your
the
guys'
tweet a little
week?
late. I had a pretty decent week.
It's been a week, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of
My
in the same
mom-
boat. I am tired because of bullshit I had to deal with last night.
Yeah.
So, I just get out of the shower, dry off, and put my towel on the rack, and the power goes out in the entire house. And so I run the
Larry.
fuck down. Larry! I run the fuck downstairs. I run downstairs to get power to some stuff like the fridge and whatnot, so that we've got stuff. And I'm about to plug it into the battery backup, the battery bank that I have, so I can at least get dressed before I go start the generator. And as I'm about to pull the plug out, power comes back on. Go back upstairs, get dressed, put underwear on, get dressed, come back down, sit on the computer. About 15 minutes later, power goes out again. And as soon as I plug the battery back up into the battery bank, the power comes back on. So it's like, 2 minutes the first time, 1 minute the second time. Cool. This is annoying. Well, it doesn't happen again until we go to bed, and the wife and I are asleep, and it's all of a sudden 2:30 a.m., something like that. Power goes off. Power comes back on. God damn it. Gotta turn all the... Because we have Wi-Fi lights, so when the power goes off and then turns back on, all of the LED lights go on. So, gotta turn everything off again. 5-10 minutes later, power goes off. Alright, I'll give it another 15 minutes. Or I'll give it another 5 minutes. Probably come back on within 1. No, this time it was out for like 15-20 minutes. And then it came back on.
Just a slow-mo rave. You know?
And then a few minutes later, power turns off again. And comes back on after a couple of minutes. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Although, like, you know, like, you're talking about, like, that first instance where, like, you make it downstairs and, like, the lights come back on, you're just staying there naked. It's just like, you know, them moments where it feels like your life has become a real life Pink Panther sketch.
Yeah.
Well, Larry, so a thing to understand, I'm in a very rural area. Generally, if the power goes out, it's out for roughly 24 hours minimum. More often than not, it's off for about 24 hours. It has occasionally been off for about 12. Usually you don't see it less than 12 unless it goes off and then comes right back on for whatever reason. So for it to do it 5 times was kind of weird, especially if it's out for more than a couple of minutes. If it's out for more than like 30 seconds to a minute, it stays off. And yes, there is rural California.
Yeah, California isn't all San Diego, LA, and San Francisco.
Hell,
yeah.
I'm in the Bay Area,
state.
and I'm in the Bay Area, and I'm in a rural area of the Bay Area because there are mountains that kind of pen in the Bay Area itself. So most people don't want to live in those mountains. But I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Good. Less people to bug you.
Gives them distance from the fucking yuppies.
It was also, there was fucking rain and wind last night. Fucking crazy ass shit. Blowing everywhere. I mean, there was enough rain and wind that a redwood tree fell onto a Tesla car.
Just like, hello, I'm going to smash you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I got a pretty cool Christmas gift from my mom.
It's March.
Yeah. Oh, birthday. Sorry. I'm not used to getting gifts.
Sad.
Yeah, she got me a reusable mat. One of those cool little things that you like soak in kerosene. Has a little striker on it.
Oh.
Pretty cool. Thanks, Larry. Yeah.
And you know, Y2K, to be fair, California is mostly the big cities. The more rural you go in California, the less California it is. It's just that those big cities have the most voting power.
Yeah. New York's like that. Washington's like that. Oregon's like that.
Yeah,
All
New
the
York is
places
all
that
but
you-
held hostage by NYC.
Yep. Eastern Washington is held hostage by Seattle.
Like, there's an entire northern portion of California that, instead of saying they're Californians, call themselves Jeffersonians because they want to secede from California and become the 51st state called Jefferson.
Yep.
I don't know.
Eastern Washington wants to secede and become Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
But they also want to join up with like Eastern.
What do you mean gonna Y2K? That's not fair. Third world power grids at least get maintained. Thanks, Larry.
Oh shit! Thanks, Larry.
Yeah, third world power grids at least get some semblance of maintenance. PG&E spent 40 years not maintaining any of their equipment, and now it'll take another 80 years just to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
and
motherfuckers had to file for bankruptcy protection because of all the litigation over forest fires that their shit caused.
Yeah, the Texas power grid also sucks, and that's not even fucking.
Well, to be fair with the Texas power grid, is it's not designed to handle cold snaps. So when those happen, it's not designed for it, so it fails. California just hasn't fucking maintained anything.
But the cold snaps in Texas have been happening every year for like the last 10 years. So you need to.
Well, in the particular part of Texas that got shut down by it, it doesn't usually get that cold that rapidly. In northern Texas, sure,
but that they also are more prepared for that.
Y2K 15-minute city. I've heard that before. What's going on with that?
Basically, a 15-minute city is a city where wherever you live, you'll be able to have a job, be able to get to your a grocery store. All your amenities are within 15 minutes of you, so that it's like a 15-minute walk or something. So
a walkable city, like all the developed nations in Europe
walk,
have?
15-minute drive. It really depends on the exact situation, but
yeah,
generally, it's you should only be you're within 15 minutes of your house, whatever the specific denotion is for the specific city we're talking about. You should be able to get to everything you need, and generally, it's at least we'll say conspiracy theory. We've seen how many of those have turned into reality, but we'll stick with conspiracy theory for now. You'll actually be charged and have to get a license to leave your 15-minute section of city.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's dumb. But like, cities should be made walkable. I'm tired of all this spread out bullshit. That's it. Like,
well, yeah,
yeah,
like,
that's how cities should be set up so that you can get anywhere you need within 15 minutes, give or take. New York is a 15-minute city by the standards you set out. So,
yeah, the argument is that like basically European powers like the UK are basically using it as a way to disguise what they're actually trying to do, and that's further control of their populations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we toss in the conspiracy theory disclaimer.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
You decide for yourself. I'm not gonna make a call on whether or not that's a conspiracy theory or reality. At least not on this show.
I'll just say personally, I wouldn't put it past the European Union.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past any government.
Yeah, all I'm getting at is
but the
cities
EU
should be more walkable.
Is not
that's
a
all.
government. Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that.
So, how many of you in the audience like Keanu Reeves?
I think he's an alright guy.
Did you know that the one movie that Keanu Reeves has been wanting to make for, I don't know, probably over a decade now is Constantine 2?
An interesting choice.
He had a lot of fun playing Constantine. He likes the character. He used to read the book. He used to read the comic books.
There are people who have tried canceling Keanu Reeves, and they're fucking dumb.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Some people are pathetic
Rimshee,
and just
could you
need to
pull
go
up the
away.
article? Constantine 2 project being reevaluated.
Because you can't have anything fun.
By the way, yeah, Y2K, it did need a little bit more. The first one, it holds up still, by the way. As much as it did originally. And yeah, it needed a bit more world building, but I mean, the amount of world building that they did in the first one is pretty impressive. So don't get in line quite yet for Constantine 2, as it seems the project is being reevaluated by DC Studios. Last September, it was announced that Keanu Reeves' Constantine film was finally going to receive a sequel. In addition to Reeves returning for the film, director Francis Lawrence also announced to be returning to the franchise that launched his feature film directorial career. Kiva Goldsman has been tapped to pen the screenplay and produced through his Weed Road Pictures, Bad Robot's J.J. Abrams and Hannah Mingala are also set as producers.
Hannah Minge.
Yeah. Lorenzo Di Bonaventura and Erwin Stoff were set as executive producers. Following the announcement of the new DC Universe slate in January, rumors circulated that the film was canceled. A spokesperson for Warner Brothers Discovery shot those rumors down in early February. Now Reeves is out promoting John Wick Chapter 4, and of course people are asking for an update on the project. Speaking with Collider, Reeves said DC World is reevaluating whether or not they want to do a Constantine with me in the movie. So fingers crossed. Come on. Released in 2005, Constantine went on to earn $230.9 million at the global box office off of a budget reported to be anywhere from 70 to 100 million. While not a gigantic success, it did earn a profit in the years since. Yeah, cult following. Blah, blah, blah. Reeves wants to return for a sequel. But guess who is in charge of the DC Universe now?
Yep.
James Gunn. Keanu Reeves recently had a meeting with James Gunn, and he was saying it doesn't seem likely that he'll be returning for Constantine. Which?
Disappointment.
Disappointed!
Larry, I think James Gunn is going to do fine with the DC Universe. He's good at setting up at least a first phase or whatever.
Well, I think Larry's point is like, at least it isn't Josh Whedon.
Yeah.
Basically, he's saying it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Like,
What I
Josh
don't
Whedon
like
is good with certain things, but he's grown out of his era of being good.
DC, yes, Larry, or answer an earlier point, like DC did yeet a bunch of shit. Well, they didn't, Discovery did. Because Discovery basically bought Warner Brothers. And it's like, yeah, all this shit, none of this is going to make any money, so we're getting fucking rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but James Gunn, after he got given the the job to sort of run the DC universe now and sort of start from scratch. A lot of people were promised they'd be back in their roles for other DC properties, and now they're not. Like Henry Cavill, for example.
That's a mistake, but
that was the big sad.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd say that's a mistake on their part. But hey, I'm not the guy with the money.
And I mean, let them do Constantine 2. Just like a direct sequel with old Constantine. Yeah.
I like the idea of old Constantine.
Me too. It works.
Yep.
Especially if you've watched the animated movie.
No Shia LaBeouf this time because he died in the first movie.
Well, there's an end credit scene.
Don't care.
What?
Yeah. Sandman, it's questionable whether or not that's going anywhere either.
I haven't seen it.
Because people didn't watch it right, apparently.
I hate that. You didn't like our movie. You weren't looking for the right things. Well,
did you not? No, I'm not gonna get into it. Never mind.
In the case of Sandman, it's just like, oh, people didn't binge this show as much as we thought they would, because they actually stopped and took time to digest each episode they watched. So clearly they're not interested, so we're not approving a second season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try
Binging a
and
show
not
is
watch
fine
news
for certain
stuff these
things.
days.
Binging a show is fine for certain things, but I do miss the discussions of watching a show week to week.
Well, yeah, that's what Sandman did. It made people actually stop. It's like, I need a bit of time before I watch that next episode. I need to think about this.
What, was there just a lot going on? A lot of high concepts?
Oh, yeah. Sandman is... There's a whole lot of shit that's going on in Sandman.
Yeah. I mean...
No, unfortunately, Larry, there's been no confirmation so far on a second season for Sandman.
Yeah. Yeah, because Netflix only looks at the binging numbers. Or the first week numbers. Like, hey, give us some time. You release this, on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't you want to... it's a new thing. Wouldn't you want to watch more than just the fucking first week numbers? Because, god damn it, give people a chance to talk about it first.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Chat GPT, South Park has a great episode about it that came out the other night. Hey, cats. Thanks for the biddies.
That's a cats.
Prime gave up almost entirely on what?
On binging seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Releasing them week to week instead.
Well, it was a huge thing for a while there. And then people were like...
Well, yeah, because everybody was stuck in their fucking houses.
I
Well,
can't
even
keep
before that-
doing this, man!
Because, the Netflix model, Stranger Things was a big one. That was fun to binge because it was just a really, really, really long movie that had some natural breaks in it.
Yeah, kind of.
And I like to binge shows. A lot of shows I'll wait until the entire season's out if it's a week-to-week thing, and then I'll binge it over a weekend.
There are certain shows that I'll watch week to week, and certain shows I'm like, no, I'm gonna just wait for it to all be done.
Yeah.
It's not that important to me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like South Park I'll watch week to week because it's relevant that week. Because they do the 6 days to air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Part of good shows is having the time to digest it and actually having the time to want the next episode to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, I'll give an example, and we've talked about how, at least I think Sir and I have mentioned how much we like Orville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've watched more of it than I have. I just don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah, completely fair. Well, it was something that the wife and I were sitting down and watching every week as it came out.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of why I want a season 4, but also, fucking A, man, get a season 4 out there.
Yeah, but it became part of your routine. That's the other thing.
Yeah. It was the wife and I on Friday night. We would. It comes out on Thursday, but on Friday night we'd sit down and watch it and enjoy it and call it good.
And there was much rejoicing.
And the villagers rejoiced.
Yeah. Larry, I also don't care that much about spoilers. I can just ignore them when watching the show. It's more about how it gets there a lot of the times. There's a few things where that doesn't apply to.
Sixth Sense.
Like, yeah, they're definitely like movies, like especially like where they have like an ending. It's just like, nah, I can't tell you what happens. You just need to watch it.
Yeah.
Like like the adaptation of Stephen King's The Mist with Thomas Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't reveal the ending to that.
Is that the one with the?
That's the one in the.
I always get the
grocery
mist and the
store.
fog. I always get the mist and the fog mixed up because they.
The
came out
Fog
at
is
the
a John
exact same time.
Carpenter. No, they didn't.
They were close enough together.
No, they weren't.
Maybe you saw them close enough together.
I was going to say, The Fog is a John Carpenter movie that came out in the 70s.
Oh no, there was a remake of it, I think.
Oh, I was talking about the one that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, there was a version of The Fog that came
Fog
out in
remake.
2005, and The Mist came out in 2007.
It's still a 2-year
Oh
gap,
my
though.
god, James.
That's
A 5-year difference.
It's a 2-year difference.
The original Fog was 1980. I was a little off.
Yeah. It's a 2-year difference between the two. Sorry if I get those a little mixed up.
2010?
No, 2005 and 2007.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I misheard you then.
Yeah.
Watch the original Fog, though. It's not a bad movie.
Okay. Sir does want the 70s back.
I said it
So
was
does my
1980.
wife.
So I was a little off on that. Actually, I don't mind the 80s. There was a lot of good stuff in the 80s. I mean, it's in fashion to laugh at the 80s now, but the 80s had some awesome stuff.
Yeah, 80s movies were fun.
It was a great time for action films.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
We had some good horror films in there too. Hell, two of my favorite horror movies came out the same year.
Which ones?
John Carpenter's The Thing and Poltergeist, 1982.
I still have to watch The Thing.
I thought you were about to
You
say you still have to watch
haven't watched
Poltergeist.
that movie?
No,
I'd be-
it took forever to find it, and then
Dude!
no joke, that was the biggest thing holding me back for the longest time, and I didn't find it until because no one I knew had it, and it was before streaming. And then every time I'd think about finding it on streaming, it was always on something that I did not have access to. And now I have a kid, which takes up most of my life, and when he goes to sleep, I want to relax and sleep.
Oh, God. Dude, it's so good, though.
I
haven't
understand that, which is why it's on my watch list.
Like, it's part of, what the fuck is... It's like the first part of what people sometimes call, like, John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy.
Oh yeah.
It's basically like three of his like best movies where like the central theme is just like, you know, there's like this event that happens in all of them. It's like, yeah, this is basically the end of the fucking world.
Now,
And-
Larry. Can't be doing things like that on Twitch.
But yeah, the three movies are, and they're all good movies. I think The Thing is probably the best one of the three. But you had The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and In the Mouth of Madness.
I haven't seen any of them.
It's just something I heard allegedly.
In the Mouth of Madness has Sam Neill in it. He does a great job, too.
Yeah. Now, Larry, just because sometimes we like to set up the projector on a bow of a pirate ship and watch it on the sails, doesn't mean we need to start advertising things.
But yeah, like, I consider The Thing, the 1982 version, essential cinema. That's a must-see movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen scenes of the new version, and I can sit
No,
here
we
and
don't
tell
talk
you-
about that!
I can sit here and tell you right now that thing does not exist. It is dead to the world.
Fucking prequel. It was a fucking remake that they dressed as a prequel, but... fucking terrible.
Well,
God damn it.
The
Yeah,
best
we
part
should.
is
The three of us should get together then, because like I've seen it multiple times, so it will be interesting to sit there with two people who have never seen it.
yeah, we'll do a movie night.
Ice Cube Gangsta. What are you talking about, Larry? Oh, Ghost of Mars.
You know what? That's what we should start building up. We should
Yeah,
start
like-
building up our list for Halloween now.
Fucking Larry back, like Larry and Y2K, like Larry's like Prince of Darkness was the shit. Y2K, you absolutely need to watch In the Mouth of Madness. In the Mouth of Madness is the best H.P. Lovecraft movie we've ever had. I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, all three of them are just great films. And like at the end of each one of them, it's just like, yeah, we're all probably fucked. We're probably fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these movies are extremely foreign to me because of
because he's a
the
baby.
restrictions I had growing up.
Yeah, I can understand that. Especially in your case, like The Thing, just because like the movie is fucking messy. It is graphically fucking violent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
and also
absolutely, Larry. Absolutely.
combination of like parents being strict on what I'm allowed to watch combined with being born in 93. Just a lot of these things I never seen.
I just got the chat going now. Oh, that's great. But yeah, the Apocalypse trilogy. We'll have to watch all three of them at some point.
All right. We'll
So, like, the movies are not related to each other, but they're just colloquially called by fans the Apocalypse trilogy.
Well, that's kind of like Heimline's. I don't know. I forget what it's called, but his political trilogy. Starship Troopers, Strange Man in a Strange Land, and The Moon is a Cruel Mistress.
Oh yeah.
Did not intend those to be a trilogy, but they kind of became one.
1 second. Larry, I'm not younger than grunge. Cobain died in 94.
Yeah. You have to remember, Larry, Nevermind dropped in 1991.
Yeah.
Which is the year I was born.
No, I haven't seen Event Horizon.
And Nevermind just made it
Event
mainstream.
Horizon is
Grunge was
another
around
one on
before
my
that.
list.
You guys haven't seen Event Horizon either?
No,
Yeah.
keep in mind.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, part of it is you gotta keep in mind that, like Jables, my parents weren't very religious, but horror movies weren't on the ticket as a kid.
Yeah, alright. So that's another one to add to the Halloween list. But Event Horizon is the best movie that Paul W.S. Anderson ever made.
There was a fucking
he's dog
scene
shit
where they got
otherwise.
porn stars, midgets, fucking hookers, and they all were doing blow and fucking on screen for this one scene.
Yeah,
You
like,
know-
if you watch that scene, like, frame by frame, it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Y2K.
And even then, they had
Sure.
to edit that scene
It
down
doesn't-
from what they originally had.
Yeah, what got because they felt that the audience wouldn't respond well to it, and when the audience found out we want that shit existed, they're like, "Do what you mean, douche cut," and they tried to, and it had deteriorated in an old salt mine.
Yeah, they couldn't recover the footage. It's one of the great tragedies.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, when they originally showed it to the people that were like the censure board, they're just like, you can't fucking show that in cinema.
Y2K, it has nothing to do with, like, watching them as a kid. Has everything to do with an entire genre not even being on my radar as an adult. Because I didn't watch anything like that as a kid. Like,
Apparently,
I wasn't allowed to
Larry
watch
feels the need to drink now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if a whole genre of movies isn't even a reality your entire time growing up, you don't even think about delving into it as an adult.
Yeah. So you're right here now, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, my rate. I mean, I
My
used to think
excuse
that I
right
didn't
now is
like-
that we're doing a show. I can't just go watch these at the moment.
I mean, like, we could just do multiple movie nights covering John Carpenter. You know, like
Okay.
the Apocalypse trilogy, Escape from New York, They Live, the original Halloween, which you've probably seen, I hope.
I have seen the original Halloween.
Okay.
It's
We
my
have that
mom's
at least.
favorite horror movie. I was able to watch it when I was like 14.
I don't remember it very well.
It's not one of his best movies, but Carpenter was attached to a Stephen King adaptation. He did Christine. Which, as I said, not one of the best movies he was attached to, but I still like it.
Heard of that?
I honestly think the movie is better than the book.
Yeah, that's the one with the car, right?
Yeah, a 1958 Plymouth Fury.
They reference it in Supernatural.
I have one of those in my racing game. I have it in Forza. And when you're driving it at night, the instrument panel kind of has a bit of an eerie green glow to it. I don't know if it's like that on the actual cars, but if it's just a reference to the movie, then I'm fine with it.
Here. So Y2K, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a text channel in the old Discord server for the show and just add movies that I need to watch. Do that.
I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of them.
That's fine. I need more movies to watch.
So you've both seen Poltergeist, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dina's here!
Hey, Dina. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Sub for 34 months.
Yeah, I don't remember much about Poltergeist, but I have at least seen the majority of it.
I remember I was allowed to watch that because it's relatively clean. I don't really swear or anything.
Yeah. Although I feel like Poltergeist is a movie that's kind of even scarier if you have kids.
Yeah.
Then it just hits a little bit closer to home.
Yeah, my experience with the horror and suspense type genre was like I could watch Hitchcock films.
Ooh, you see the birds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Vertigo.
Seagulls and crows creep me the fuck out.
They should. Especially the fucking seagulls.
Look,
the crows
aren't
are
as
smarter.
bad once they start blowing you.
Yeah, but like, have you ever seen a seagull swallow a live rabbit?
Yep.
Yes.
I have. And it's just like, wow, that was horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, there's this. When I'm on like my last break at work, there's this couple that are walking their dog like every day, and they walk down the road where I'm having my smoke break. And like crows sort of try to like swoop on them and stuff every time they walk by. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh yeah.
But it creeps me the fuck out.
Anything that a seagull can fit down its throat, it'll just swallow, Dina. It's like your sandwich, rabbits, baby ducks.
Rats.
Just wait till they start blowing you. It's weird.
I mean, they don't have a gag reflex, so.
Yeah, but how are they going to generate the extra spit they need?
Well,
It's all
it's a
about-
fun
I
way to
can't
kill.
get past the beak. Also.
It's a fun way to kill a seagull. Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah. Yeah, but every time this couple walks by, all of a sudden there's like a flock of crows around them and trying to swoop. I think they might live next to a nest. So the crows keep an eye on them.
Crows are pretty
Also-
smart.
Also, the fact is, like, it's been proven that, like, most members of, like, Corvus, you know, like crows, ravens, magpies, they have good memories.
Yeah, and they remember faces.
So if you fucked with one of them in the past, they tend to not forget about it.
I'm thinking their dog might have fucked with them. Yeah. Because I remember, but it's also during like mating season if they have a nest and they have little. They have little chicks.
No! Larry spilled beer.
Oh no, that's alcohol abuse.
There's plenty of flooding in my state.
Plenty of flooding in my pants.
Now we're just getting weird.
I'm a walking flood
If
warning.
you could see the puddle that has accumulated on my chair right now.
That's Larry right now.
Foamy motherfucker.
Jables wishes he was a walking flood warning.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. You mean I wish I was hot? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Strange man from Lost. Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It's hold on, I have to remember his name real quick.
Oh, Y2K for that text channel. If you could make each one a different post, so that I can put like a check mark every time I've seen something.
Or
as like a reaction
how
to
about
it.
this? Upload a emoji, one of your face, one of mine, and when either of us has seen it, we'll just put that emoji there.
Yep, Robert Blake.
Okay. Yeah, but still, so that we can do reactions for like each individual one. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make them. So if you make them separate posts, then we can do that. Yeah. Apparently, kind of murdered his wife.
Yeah,
How
I
do you
suppose
kind
Or
of
allegedly
murder
kind of
someone?
murdered his wife. Or...
he.
Kinda or kindly? There is a difference.
So in 2005, in March of 2005, he was acquitted of his 2001 murder of his second wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley. But in November of 2005, he was found liable in a California civil court for her wrongful death. So make of that what you will.
Thanks, Y2K. Yeah, let's start doing like movie nights and stuff.
Oh yeah, he
We
is
need to do that anyway.
very unsettling in that role, to say the least. The reactions part is a little bit trickier. Because that usually requires, like, chopping it up and editing it.
Whoa, Larry.
So
Also-
we can pretend we got it.
Larry.
Also,
the
I like to
only-
meat spin while I watch movies, so you know.
Hold on. Larry. Sometimes an I in a word can really change the meaning of a sentence.
I don't think that turned out how you wanted it to, Larry.
Yeah.
Now he's just like, wait, what did I do?
Also, does not go well with the second message that you sent, which is so we can pretend we got it. And
Yeah.
Just make sure you're studying the family tree while you do it.
Damn it, Larry.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? What happened? What did you do?
Whatever's Larry's doing.
Oh.
That's what I'm knowing about.
Yeah, not without justifiable reason.
I want to get a VR game where you can have multiplayer, but all it is it's just a range day. I just thought of this.
Yeah, VR chat.
No, not VR chat, because there's no firearms in that. But VR chat mixed with Pavlov or something like that.
What's that?
Tarkov, you mean?
No, there's a VR game where it literally is you just like on the range. It's just not multiplayer.
Yeah, but multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his distinction there, Jables.
Yeah.
So he wants to do it with other people.
Yeah, because it'd be kind of interesting to actually be able to teach someone roughly how to shoot a gun while purely in VR, so they can understand the function. You can also do a better job of teaching safety, because they do something dumb, no one's in danger.
Don't point that over there!
Yeah. Oh, Larry, I assume everything on the internet's a joke until proven otherwise. It really changes Richard Spencer's tweets.
Should we call that Jables Law?
I don't even remember it.
Assuming everything on the internet's a joke until proven otherwise?
Yeah.
Well, considering Richard Spencer had an African American in his bedroom,
which I'm the only person that's pointing that out. It's fucking bullshit. There were 12 people in that fucking Google Hangout.
No one pointed it out. She was half dressed at best.
Yeah.
If I remember right, she was in a towel.
Yeah, she had just gotten out of the shower or something. And I only bring up Richard Spencer because he was debating Destiny on the No Jumper podcast. But she was she tried to duck, she was gonna go under the camera, but she was way in the back of the room. It wasn't gonna happen. Yeah.
I can think of two possibilities. He's a Poe, or he had to pay for something, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know, Larry. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe we've just been misgendering Richard Spencer this whole time.
It's possible. I don't want to. I just went over the risk reward in my head of running with this bit.
It's just maybe not.
Yeah, they're between Hogwarts Legacy and all the other shit that's going on.
The game that shall not be named.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to deal with all that drama.
I actually am
I just say people need
curious
to get
to
the
see
fuck
that.
over themselves, but
I don't know if Larry's correct, but that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not necessarily the more racist the state. I mean, how do I?
use your words, Jables.
Yeah. I'm also trying to not say the F word or the S word at the same time. So, yeah,
Use
Mississippi.
words other than very.
I'm also trying not to use the N word, right?
Should just try not to do that in general.
Oh, really? Oh, didn't know.
You
I mean,
really
I don't-
shouldn't use
I
it
don't
anywhere, but
care.
the general chat is definitely not the place to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry, you are behind in the times if you didn't know what Ebony was.
Damn, man. Larry's
Yeah,
older than we
okay.
thought.
So that link is safe for work, Rimshee, if you want to go over this.
No. I don't want it in my search history. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's on Brave. I don't care.
It's literally just an image of the map, nothing else.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Wow, Lesbian had a big year.
Everyone wants to hook up with their stepmom or stepsister, apparently. And
yeah,
what the
I have
fuck
a theory.
is...
I have a theory about that.
Okay, so we've got 3 states that are ebony, and then one that's black.
Yeah, what is that? Rhode Island?
Yeah, and just fucking randomly, fucking Tennessee, Arkansas, and Nebraska are just like cartoon.
Yeah. What? They watch Family Guy all the time.
I was just gonna say that there's a lot of lonely weebs in Nebraska.
Yeah. Yeah, but Ebony,
And then
that's
Hawaii, Asian. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Larry,
weird.
I pulled it up in incognito mode, which is why I know what it was.
Yeah, so I have a theory about the stepmom and stepsister stuff. It's because divorce has become more acceptable. And so people are getting hot stepmoms and stepsisters. I think that's all it is.
Look, I can't even say that on the show. Fuck. No, I ain't gonna say it on the show. After the show, I'm absolutely gonna tell you what I think about that, but...
Okay. Type it in chat.
Or like you just have like those like guys that are just like too pussy to like actually, you know, it'd be weird if it was my actual sister, but if it was a stepsister.
Okay, so imagine this. You're 12 years old. You're 12 years old. You're living with your dad. And he gets into a relationship with this chick that has a daughter that's also 12. And they end up getting married when you're like 14 and you move in together. It's like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying I understand it.
I feel like the ages are a little skewed, but
What do you mean?
I
Like,
definitely
if
think it
you-
makes sense if they're like a little older, like
Oh no, I'm going for like hormone crazy days.
oh.
Like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Well, your step sibling would have to be hot, number 1. And 2, DTF.
Yes. But that's why they look up porn about it. Is because maybe she is hot, but not DTF.
What's worse, hot but not DTF, or DTF but not hot?
For me, when I was like 15, DTF but not hot.
Fine, I'll do it, but I won't enjoy it. Or at least I'll claim to have not enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the situations where you end up dating this chick, and your parent, your mom or your dad, is a single parent. I'm not gonna state why they're single. That's up to your imagination or your inclination or situation, whatever. And
Mistakes were made.
The and then the chick you're dating, her parent of the opposite sex is also a single parent. And then your parents meet each other, and they end up starting to go out. So let's say you end up marrying your stepsister.
I saw in Am I the Asshole about pretty much that exact situation. Like the parents met because their two kids were dating, and then they just got along really well. And then yeah. And the whole Am I the Asshole was, am I the asshole for telling my dad he shouldn't date my girlfriend's mom?
That's a hard one, because on the one hand, yes, but on the other hand, no.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that's a little weird. It needs a little explaining.
It's just
not
like
your
it's one of
standard
those, like,
situation.
It's only weird because of how our language is used. Like,
well, I do. It's like, because it's like, it's like, obviously, like, I love you, and I want you to be happy. But if things go really well between you two, if things go really well between me and her, and you two get married, it's gonna be fucking awkward, man. It's gonna be real fucking awkward.
Actually, you know what? I just remembered that happened to my cousin. He got married to this chick, and then his mom ended up liking her dad, and they ended up dating and getting married.
yeah.
It's like, this
But
is
I
weird,
mean,
man.
they're
This is weird.
they're grown ass adults, but
Yeah.
I get it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if
Like,
you're being very technical with definitions, it's just like,
I have a buddy. His dad.
in that case, it's like you're retroactively married to your stepsister.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You know
have
what?
a-
I think it only gets. I think in those situations, the point at which it gets weird is if your parents have a kid together. That's where it gets really weird.
Yeah. This is our little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
This is gonna take some explaining, but my wife and I, this is our little brother.
Yeah, her dad's married to my mom. It's like, yeah, so you have your siblings. It's like, well, no, it's not like that. It's not like that at all.
We're not siblings, but that one is our. Look, it's complicated. We don't like to think about it.
Don't think too hard about it.
Technically, they are siblings because they're step siblings, but that's technically siblings.
Yeah.
Why is it always Alabama? Y'all never talk about Mississippi.
You know what? Here's what you do.
Well, no, Larry brought up
Here's what you
Mississippi,
do. This is our half-brother.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
at least leaves the ambiguity.
Yeah. Well, like, I have a friend, his dad's brother married his mom's sister. Yeah.
I feel like that's not as weird, though.
I know, but I don't know.
I don't know. It can't be. So, this one guy I was in the military with, we were talking one night, and he's like, "Yeah, I lost my virginity to my cousin." Similar situation, only related by marriage, no blood relation. But
Yeah, that's still one of those things like that you never bring up at Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Unless you just want everybody to leave your house in a short period of time. In
Oh, I
which
made
case,
fun-
it's an option.
I made fun of him for it repeatedly for like a good month and a half.
As you should. Hey, cousin fucker, how you doing? Shut up.
I also have an
Yeah,
ex who
Big J Okerson. Big J Okerson has a story about how his dad's stepbrother's kid, so technically his cousin, he went down on her one time when they were younger, and seems weird, but no blood relation.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you've got the blood relation standard, in which case, no DNA, it's all okay. Or you've got the...
I like that. I like that.
I
Anyway.
would shorten it a bit though to no DNA, A-OK, but
that's even better.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you run into situations like town I grew up in. A buddy of mine, his family has been there since like the town started.
Larry, that's a t-shirt. I agree.
Yeah, my buddy, his family had been there since like the town started. And like just like his family owns just this massive farm there. And we were at this party with a bunch of kids from a school from a neighboring town. And he was making out with this chick. And they were gonna start dating, and then they found out that they were cousins.
All right,
Just
it's
the
a
family-
little different. It's a little different if you don't know from the start.
I know. That's why we all give him a pass, and we don't make fun of him for it that much.
How was I supposed to know
Oh,
that
you still
we
have to
were
make fun of him for it.
related?
That's for damn sure.
I said that much.
I know, and I'm in agreement.
Larry, my parents didn't grow up over there. I have no family over.
Also,
I
you
was
haven't
all in
seen
the clear. I was.
You haven't
busting
seen
nuts
my
all over the
fucking-
place.
you haven't seen my fucking cousins, Larry. Ugh.
No, I've never busted a nut thinking about my cousin. I'm not gonna lie and say his one of my cousin's wife isn't hot or wasn't hot when they were. I guess it's his ex-wife now because she got remarried, and then
Oh,
he
bust
did
those
too.
nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
an
you know what?
That's free game.
Well, let's
Now
bring it
bust it
back. So your step-parent, your parent and step-parent
Yeah, and
Uh,
you're not gonna see me either, Larry.
are married, and they end up getting a divorce. But you've now got this former stepbrother that you were totally DTF and just all over. Is that still step sibling, or does that suddenly become no DNA A-OK?
Well, I'd argue even when you were step siblings and they were DTF, like that'd be
This is a weird conversation.
Socially weird.
Yeah, how
But-
did we get here?
Socially weird. But are you still step siblings if your parents break up?
That
That
is the
is-
question.
Or
prime content.
Do you call them your ex step sibling? No, because I imagine if you were step siblings, then
Oh, what? You know what's even more awkward is if you break up with a chick and then your parents get married. It's like my ex is now my step.
oh wow, yeah.
I've seen her naked, I've felt her from the inside, and now she's my stepsister. I don't know what to do about this.
I don't like this, man.
Well,
I feel like we're answering
that means
important
that you guys have to
questions
like
here
hang out at family events and stuff. There's a high
Yeah.
possibility of hooking up again.
Yeah,
That's
especially if alcohol gets involved.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a messy situation.
Fun at Thanksgiving.
So how did your show take off? We were talking about the dynamics of sleeping with your step sibling.
Yeah.
If that was actually the case, it's just like, oh god, I will never live this down.
Now, here's the
I mean, I would own it, but still.
Here's
I'm
the
never
thing.
showing my face again.
Well, they haven't seen my face to begin with, so.
Okay, so imagine Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure sort of situation. Where your
Alright.
stepmom is Missy.
You know,
Remember that whole
the hot high school girl that you went
That
to
married
school
your
with, but your
dad.
dad just said, "Fuck it, I'm marrying her."
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because she was a senior when you were a freshman.
Alright,
And then
I'm with you.
okay, they get divorced. Is she now free game? Back to the Future is very different. That's his very much actual mom, Larry. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Also,
that's
like, in that case,
that's,
it's like- In that case, you literally can't because you fuck
that's
yourself out of
shares
existence.
DNA. Stay away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Okay. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Are you willing to put your dick where your dad's has been?
Ooh,
I think that's what that boils down to.
Yeah. She was really hot though.
Then
The
again,
thing is
how
that,
often-
like, I am sure that has happened. Absolutely.
Then
positive.
again, on that same note, how many guys actually have the fantasy of hooking up with a chick and her mom at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, is it... That would be a double standard if I said that's a no-go. But it's not like it's not like mom hooking up with a mom or a girl and her mom at the same time is all that common either.
I was listening to one of Stavros Halkias's clips of him doing crowd work. There's a guy in the crowd who worked at a restaurant with this lady, older lady, and hooked up with her, and then she connected him with her daughter, and he started dating her daughter. So he fucked her mom and then dated her.
I mean, it's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Oof.
We're getting into the real moral questions here on the show tonight.
I feel like we're answering some important questions here.
I know for a fact that I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and just for the record, The title of tonight's show is No DNA, okay?
Yeah, no, that's a good call. That is a good call.
So yeah, we have enough material to revive the Jerry Springer show. Even Jerry Springer doesn't want to do Jerry Springer anymore.
Dina, why is this the show that I was able to catch live?
Yeah, you came in after we were talking movies.
Because you still haven't sent me your tits. I don't know.
Now
But
show 'em
stepbrother, I'm stuck in the dryer.
Larry fucking brought up washing machines earlier.
Yeah. You know, I don't think those girls are ever really stuck.
Oh,
Saying.
Really?
What gave you that
say,
impression,
Jables.
Jables?
I don't know. Seemed like they had a lot of room. I did see one where they actually had like a window shut on someone. I was like, okay, you might actually be stuck there.
Yeah. Some of them old windows, man.
Yeah.
This is not the beach, this is a bathtub.
Yeah, that one's a classic.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Blows the whistle. Shark! What? Get out of the water. What's going on?
I'm so confused.
Who are you, lady? Oh yeah, Larry, there's a whole section on Pornhub that's comedy. That's just fun to go through every once in a while. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. The age of the porn parody is kind of fallen by the wayside a bit.
I've been seeing a little uprising lately.
Yeah, there's been a revival.
To be fair, the Pikachu parody porn, the Pokemon parody porn was yikes.
Clearly, you haven't seen the various ET pornos.
Don't
Have you
don't-
seen the
Don't bring those up.
have you seen the Rick and Morty ones? It's generally like a chick dressed as Morty that's like, I'm glad this is later in our lifetime when I'm 18.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
What was that Super Mario Brothers one called?
Ooh.
Super Hornio Brothers, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, with
Ron Jeremy as Mario,
Yeah. Yeah, with Ron Jeremy.
which is actually pretty good casting for him.
Yeah, I thought the guy in the cartoons was Ron Jeremy. Wild.
Yeah, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, where you have the live action Mario at the start.
Yeah, and a little bit at the end. Oh, by the way, one of my pet peeves is when people call Mario Mario.
Yeah, it ain't like Mario Andretti. It's Mario.
It's a me, Mario,
Yeah.
slathered in marinara sauce.
God damn it, Y2K.
Yeah, no. Y2K, that's pretty much how it went. Oh yeah, today is Mario Day.
Oh shit, it is.
Yep.
Happy Mario Day, everybody.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Where were you to make us do something special, Jables? You're supposed to be on top of this, Jables.
We were having a fucking philosophical discussion there, man.
Yeah,
We were.
we were a little busy.
Dina, why is this the show I managed to catch live?
I thought I already gave you an answer, Dina.
She's still in
Karma.
shock. She'll be okay.
She'll recover. She'll recover. Eventually. Just make sure she's in loose-fitting clothing that doesn't constrict. No constriction.
Yeah. Okay, Tina.
Why are you
I-
like a cross between Donald Trump and Bill O'Reilly?
I don't know.
Also, Tina,
Massage your boob.
I have said and shown you way worse shit than this in private. So, like, come on.
Yeah, he told you about the time he hooked up with his cousin.
I never did anything of that sort.
Notice how he denies it on live broadcast.
I was going to say nobody would give this show a TV contract. Not even a public access channel.
No, we could get public access.
Yeah, that's the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more work than I wanted.
Oh, it's definitely more work. I ain't fucking doing it.
Yeah. Internet's so much easier. Hey, you want to chill at home with your friends, but your friends aren't there, but they're there? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Gavin McGinnis.
See, I'm not so
Gavin
sure
might.
about that one, Larry.
Gavin
I think he would.
might.
He shoved a butt plug up his ass to own the libs.
Yeah, like, if anything, it's just like, wow, what are these fucking losers? Can you believe this shit? This is what counts for a podcast these days?
No.
Larry, let me say it again. Gavin McGinnis put a butt plug up his ass to own the libs. He's pretty gay.
Yeah. You're also thinking that he has anything approaching standards. He does not.
You're also
Standards
thinking
are
that
for
everything
poor
he
people.
does isn't a character.
Public access saints.
God, that would be a mistake.
We go from LSD to pass.
All right, time for a name change.
Public access saint show.
That'll be like our final episode. It'll be like a special. We rate a public access TV station to do the last episode of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, queers in general.
Oh, I completely didn't realize what you meant there for a
Oh,
second.
I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing like a call out, like gonna ask the queers in general a question.
No,
Yeah,
our
I-
good friend.
It's
who
been
goes
so
by
long
queer
since they've
is
been
in
around.
general.
It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
queer. That's like the user.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Yes, the adorable one.
Yes. Yes. Queer is in general, not queers are, not queers in general.
Punctuation matters, people.
Yeah.
Even in spoken sentences.
Queers in general. How do you feel about butt plugs?
I feel like we got a lot accomplished tonight.
I feel
I
like
don't
we
know
got
exactly what we got accomplished, but it was something.
Well, we started some conversation.
Indeed.
Queer is drunk. Let's see if we can get Queer on the show.
We asked the big questions here at the Lesser Saints of Discord.
Yeah. Oh, Larry, my sweet summer child has nothing to do with impeding access.
Gays on average. Fuck.
Why is it not? There we go. Queer!
You're on the show.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you're on the show.
Oh boy. Happy fun times.
Yeah. So Rimshee just said queers in general. And I took that as him going, not queer is in general, but queers in general. And then was going to follow that up with something. That's all.
Honk.
Yeah, I think I put it together a bit faster than Jables did.
It's been a while.
No, I sat there confused because I was trying to figure out how to respond to it.
Because Jables is confused.
Oh shit.
We're all confused here. We are
I
very
almost dropped my
confused people.
drink. I
Oh
almost
no,
dropped
don't
my
do
drink.
that.
No,
Larry's
no.
al- Larry's already
No
done
alcohol
that tonight.
abuse, Queer.
I don't know how to do that. Blah, 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 blah.
Shut
almost
up,
30, guys.
Y2K!
Eh? Ow.
Oh, what Y2K say is like, let's see if we can get Queer on the show. I'd say you guys queer it up quite well, right? Shut up, Y2K! Don't make fun of me.
Yeah. Also, Larry, who's queer? Well, several different things. Queer is an old supporter of the show, and
Old friend of the show.
Yeah, I'd say
We're all-
Queer is one of the older Discord members.
Because I'm old.
You're still
No,
a
not
spring
'cause you're
chicken,
old.
Queer.
You-
Shush.
Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm 29. What you mean?
You're not
I just
30
turned
yet.
30. Shut up, bitch.
I'll be 30 on not March, May.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, this is March.
Shut up, I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
March of what
Clearly.
year?
20,000.
You know.
I'm trying to burp, but I can't. Sadness is all I feel.
Careful. Sometimes when a burp is hard to get out and you've been drinking, that means something else is gonna happen.
Throw up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go on.
good old alcohol reverse.
Projectile, but I can't English. Oh.
You know,
Not only do we have Queer, we have drunk Queer. Glorious
Yeah.
day.
Oh, rapturous day.
you know,
It's been a night.
I can't burp. I don't want to throw
Yeah.
up either.
Well, we're all
Again.
all four of us are kind of like members of the old guard here.
Yeah, we're old.
I have shirts older than Queer.
I have shirts that are from my fucking middle school days. I need a new wardrobe.
You have shirts from your
I-
middle school days? I have shirts
Yeah.
from before I was born.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure my current leather jacket is older than I am.
My brain is trying to process things right now. It's not working.
okay.
Why would you go on the goddamn bottle, you douche nozzle? Go! The cat won't go back on the bottle. Please. Please.
What are you having trouble screwing it on?
Yeah.
Put it on there, go backwards, and then go.
Yeah.
Until you hear a click, go
Oh.
backwards, and when you hear a click, turn
But it's
forwards.
the metal
Yeah.
one. The metal.
Pro tip. That goes for you too, audience. If you have trouble putting a cap on something, put the cap on, go backwards until it click, then go forwards.
It's so hot in my room. Or is it just me?
Actually, it's pretty chilly here.
Yeah,
it's
the
pretty cool
storm
here,
has
too.
passed for some reason. The storm that was supposed to rage all day blew itself
Damn.
out last night.
Glad you got that. out.
Delicious.
That was good.
I've never been able
Yay.
to burp on mic. I congratulate you. That's one of my goals for this year. When I sat down and wrote out my goals for the year, getting a quality burp on mic is one of them.
How does one view chat?
I can send you a link to the stream.
Where?
We're over on Twitch. I'll
Okay.
DM you a link.
Please do. Thank you.
Even though the show's almost over now.
The show can suck my dick.
Yeah,
I mean, I love
we're
you.
literally at the end of the show, so
No! Why did you open? What is your. What are you? What? Microsoft Edge. I don't want you. I want Google Chrome. There's a difference.
So, anyways, closing remarks. Rimshee, what were those two phrases?
No DNA? A-OK. And share DNA? Stay away.
And with that, everybody have a good night.
Yeah.
Fuck your stepsister.